working with a team this caliber, it's eye-opening. You know, I can't believe, you know, I was trying to race against these kind of guys. So the bike's really good. It does everything very good, and you know, it's just the preparation. You know, everyone's communicating with each other, and it's a well-oiled machine.
So race for Team Hammer always is a pressure, and also I'm happy to be here. But you always need to work in a little bit more, you know. It's a team win, so I have the pressure behind me, especially for my second year on the Superbike, my second time to race the 200. So this team wants to win, so and me too. So I'm happy, and I think for me, racing with this team give me confidence also to try my best.
There's not very many race teams that are around for 40 years. 2023 marks the 43rd season for Team Hammer, but there's also not very many teams you see where their partnerships last that long. So now we have 4 riders on the race team. Tony Elias comes over, and he's a convert, and he's been very, very impressed with the product, which is, I'm always really happy when he comes over, and it's a real champion that's worn multiple brands, and he's very happy and very to be racing an Arai helmet. And then we have Richie Escalante come back, and obviously when Richie came to the team, he was a convert too. And then fit right in, we got him sized up. It was really easy with the multiple liners and the different cheek pads, and it you know, seamless is the best way to describe that. Then we have Tyler Scott, who's grown up racing Arais, and there's nothing that he'll race in. And now we have Teague Hobbs, who comes to the team, comes from multiple other manufacturers, and he's impressed with the helmet, likes it. He couldn't believe how quiet the helmet was and how well the fit was. So we have a very strong lineup, both in Superbike and Super Sport. And you know, I'm happy that my riders are going to be protected by Arai. And it keeps them in the game. The more protection you can have, the better equipment you can use. It's better for me as a team owner because it keeps my boys in the game.
My name is John Ulrich. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Team Hammer Inc. I started wearing Arai helmets in 1983. Team Hammer had been in existence 3 years. I'm still wearing Arai helmets. And I've seen, visiting the factory, I've seen the commitment to rider protection that Arai has. These guys are serious about it. There really is an Arai difference.
Look, I've hit my head plenty, right? 2002, some pretty big hits in my day, and was always very thankful that the rashed up and the big smashed and the EPS liner came back, and you know, maybe I was a little worse for wear, but I recovered quickly. I can't say that the same as hitting my head in other brands, you know. But I can, you know, as far as what's really truly impacted my family is you know, 1995, my dad's racing his 125, and we're all in the same race. He gets red flagged, I come in, it's my dad, he's crashed. My mom's there, everybody's there, and it was sketchy. But he was wearing the right helmet, the bike light on his head. Probably didn't know who I was, didn't know who very many other people were. But he was alive, came home, spent a couple days in the hospital. Maybe it was a little dingy for a few other days after that, but he's still here today to tell the story, and it's sitting on a shelf. So I'll get a little emotional about that, but it's good. Daytona's intense, right? It's so intense. It's such a gnarly race because we have the pit stops and all that. But Richie comes off the Superbike for this one to race a next-gen GSX-Rs 750 Super Sport bike, and you know, it was right where we left off. Adapted really well back to the middleweight Super Sport bike, and then we have Tyler returning for a second year in Super Sport. All 3 are in the top 10, and they're being competitive for the top 10. So I expect a very strong race. It is a long race. It's a very intense race. It's a team race though, because we're going to do 2 pit stops per rider, so that's 6 pit stops for the boys. And that adds to the intensity. But I felt very calm all week. I feel we're prepared, and I'm looking forward to 200 miles.
First day this morning, I just put on a brand new helmet, and it just fits my head so well and feels so comfortable, and especially at a track like Daytona. After my first practice, it really cancels out all the noise and helps you focus. And like I said, I've always been running Arai's because I've crashed a bunch throughout the years, and never had any head injuries, never had a concussion. I always feel safe putting it on, strapping it up.
Team Hammer, you know, has a lot of history, so many championship winners, and also so many years on this sport. So it's cool to you have a team support. The team owners, my teammates, so everybody on Arai Helmet, you feel like an amazing family. If you have some problem, you can switch inside, and yeah, so it's really cool. We sometimes go testing and I need tear off, so it's really cool to have something like this to everybody in the same helmet.
The dynamic of the team's great. You know, all the guys who are working on my program, my bike, they're all great guys, and I'm starting to build a good relationship with them. I came from just doing kind of my own bike, my own stuff, my own truck, my own trailer kind of deal, and working with a team this caliber, it's eye-opening. Thank you to the whole Vision Wheel and Force Suzuki team for putting me in the position I'm in, and thank you to Arai Helmets for making me comfy out there.
With the two-seater program, it's unique. You get first-hand consumer experience with that, with the Region X, the Signet X, and the Quantum X. But also, we do have some Corsair X in the lineup, the top of the line. But they get to try the fit and the finish, and a lot of times they go away going, "Hey, I need one of those." So it's we have a long heritage in Arai protecting our riders, protecting my family, protecting my kid wears a Arai motocross helmet. So only the best, in my opinion, and I'm proud to wear the helmet, and I'm also very thankful for the support of the Arai family and the Weston family, and look forward to another 40 years.